it's creepy, and you know what I mean. And it's like it opens up these questions as to why. Not that I think that there's anything wrong with Airbnbs. I think it's a great concept, just like Lyft and Uber. You know what I mean? Like, just convenience and things that were never really available back in the day. So, in that aspect, they rule. But why are we so quick to trust people? You know what I mean? And it could be vice versa. Like why do we trust the homeowners? How do we know what their actual intentions are with certain people? And then on the flip side, why do the homeowners trust like the guests, and how do they know the guests aren't going to do stuff? In which cases, what ends up happening in this movie is that this guy goes around and he rents out Airbnbs, and then creates copies of the keys and bugs everything. So he's just a guest himself, which makes everything kind of like, when shit goes down, he's not really a suspect, or at least that's how I interpret his, like, the reason why he does what he does, right?
Yeah, no, and it's like the perfect setup. They're always going to go back to the owner of that Airbnb, the owner of that house or apartment, whatever they're renting out. So it's like I said, it's kind of perfect for someone to do something like that.
Yeah. I would have wanted it to be like maybe like 30 minutes longer, it could have been. And that's not, and I don't mean just like for like the ending or anything like that, but just like a little more, you know what I mean? I wanted to spend a little more time in that universe, because I feel like it is over and you're just like, wait, what? Or how about when he like rushes the screen at the end with the surveillance footage? Yeah.
And even, like I said, even the credits those credits were done really well, and it's left very, very wide open for hopefully potentially more sequels.
What would you rate this one if you had to give it an overall rating?
I think I'd give it like a solid like 8.5 out of 10. Not that I had any problems with it, but I can see where people say or think that it is a little slow. And then just like you just touched on, it could have been a little longer, and not saying that in a totally bad way, but like you said, like you just wanted to spend more time in that universe they built.
Definitely.
But yeah, what about you? Same?
Yeah, I would say about an 8.5, man. I enjoyed this. I've been looking to buy it, but every time I see it, it's like $25, and I'm like, what? That's a lot.
I was right before we got on. I was looking on Amazon for that, and then Better Watch Out. But both of them were like $26 everywhere I looked.
That's so. It has to be because they're indie films, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed this, dude.
Yeah, dude. It was like I said, it was a good movie. I was gonna watch it by myself, and Sandy kind of came in the room, and she was like, "Oh, maybe I'll sit down and watch it with you." And like the first couple minutes, kind of brought her in, and she stuck around, and she enjoyed it too. So yeah, it was really good. It was fun doing the episode.
Nice. I was gonna ask you what her thoughts on the film were. That's cool.
Yeah.
So, if you're able to come back next week, since I'm in need of a co-host, why don't you pick something? Do you have something off the top of your head that you'd want to discuss?
I mean, I think you know a couple things I want to do, but you know what? I think we got to do Crazy Stupid Love.
Oh, okay. All right.
You know how I feel about that movie, so yeah, I think that would be my pick.
Cool. All right, Crazy Stupid Love it is then.
Hell yeah. Thanks again for having me. Always fun.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you for making time. Obviously, sitting down to watch a movie, I know we're all busy and it's sometimes hard to cram that in, but you made it happen, and I'm infinitely happy about that.
Like I said, dude, anytime.
All right, to close out, for anybody who stumbled upon this podcast and are unaware of what we do, we are operating out of San Diego, California, and we release content every single week. We've been doing this for 5 years now. Pretty impressive stuff, I think.
Damn.
Yeah. Every week, nonstop. No skipping, nothing like that. So I'm pretty happy about that. But yeah, so you can follow us on all major podcast platforms, including Spotify. So give us a 5-star rating, a little nice review if you have a few seconds to spare, and hit that subscribe button. It matters. We appreciate it. We hope you like the content that we're putting out, and look, stay tuned for a mixtape that I and my musical collaborator Admiral Atlas will be dropping soon, which will also be available on Spotify and I think all streaming platforms under our alias, our group name, More Than Friends. Pretty excited about that, and hopefully everybody will be too. But yeah, this was fun. Can't wait to do it next week again with Crazy Stupid Love, dude.
Hell yeah, dude. Can't wait.
All right, man. So until next time, then.
For sure. See you later.
All right. Later.
Just came to say we'll be outside. I won't say anymore. You had nothing to do with this.
I'm already guilty.
No, you aren't. You didn't do anything.
I didn't call the police. If we get caught, I'm an accomplice to murder, just like you and Mina.
You can say you weren't even here.
Just go do what you need to do so we can get out of here.
This will be over soon, I promise.